like you were saying, man, the police department, the feds. Did you hear what Alabama? What they did? They cut the whole Alabama police department force out. They ain't got the feds down there. They ain't got no police department. So if you
Yeah.
call 911, ain't no regular law pulling up to the scene in
I
Alabama.
understand.
You got a federal law pulling up.
I
That
understand.
type of shit. That's your phone, son.
That's the thing. The people not trustworthy. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what they saying. They say them people is no good down there. They
got too many little gangs that be popping up, and they act like they can't dismantle these gangs. Like they just so sophisticated. Man, them people be knowing what they got out there. Now, it's like somebody opening the cage at a zoo and letting hey, nigga, they call him a serial killer out there in Alabama. His daddy a killer. He grew up to be a killer. Like, he got about 6, 7 bodies. Like, y'all them people be knowing that, man. They on. You think the street fella is on demon time?
Police.
The establishment on demon time too, man.
Yeah.
They like to see themselves in the news, man. And you, nigga, every time a nigga gets shot, you gotta dispatch EMT and the fire department because of firearm. You know what I'm saying? So the fire department get active, EMT get active, the hospital gets some of that money, the cemetery gets some of the money.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
Getting some of that
Everybody getting some of that, my nigga. You know what I mean? So goddamn nigga. They ain't finna cut off the flow. That's a flow of finances. You know, whether it's direct or indirect. You know. Straight like that. So, and they really don't care because of the community that shit is affecting. It ain't affecting
their community.
Yeah, it ain't affecting them like that. Like, say niggas start going to certain communities and wreaking havoc like that shit. The feds wouldn't need to go nowhere. Them local police do everything they gotta do to get your ass off the street. And it's gonna be official.
Yeah.
But the feds always get pulled in as like, oh look, we're doing something because it's out of our hands. Oh, it's out of our hands.
Yeah, that's what they say.
You know, we have a budget. we had to let about 20 officers go. But how y'all gotta let 20 officers go, but y'all buying new vehicles? Motherfucker got a new home, buying his children vehicles and shit. Everybody eating but y'all always screaming about the budget. They blame shit on everything, man, just to avoid responsibility for shit, bro. So, and that's typical of any city with a bunch of violence. The municipality is oftentimes complicit in what they call benign neglect. They see it, but they don't see it. You know, they know exactly what they doing. You know, it ain't no circumstantial shit. Like, it's just out of our hands. But it is a lot of these little gangs, and they be knowing, because if you can imagine, they used to handle the gangs before social media, where people really wasn't putting their business out in the street. They used to handle the gangs, and niggas, you had your few snitches, and you had your few undercover police and shit, and all that old shit. Motherfucker come to the schoolhouse and get you, and bring the dogs to the schoolhouse, and all kind of shit. But like, for whatever reason,
they
in the new millennium,
they don't want to shut. They let these new listen.
They letting that shit.
You know why? Because they had no control. They couldn't control them old niggas and them niggas. Them niggas wasn't gonna go for it. They control these niggas. They give them a little money, and we give you the social media to tell us what you gonna do.
Not even that, homie. Shit. When them people, do you think them people don't have hard-ons when they come and see a black body in the street? It's some people that come and they draw. From the EMT to the fire department, law enforcement, the doctor, the coroner, they be sitting there with a devil grin. Your mama over there weeping, they sitting there with a devil grin. Knowing they know that this is something that they can call, they can stop this shit, you know. And then they turn around and look at the community and be like, why y'all won't do nothing about it? Wow, why y'all won't do nothing about it? Oh, man.
Y'all
So,
keep putting
it's
this shit out
just
here.
everybody on demon time, even the establishment, dude. You know, so that's just what that is. You know what I'm saying? And you got people try their best to make sure their kids don't get caught up in that shit. Most of the time, a lot of victims be innocent bystanders. A lot of victims don't necessarily be targets.
Nah.
And then these fellas that be busting that iron, they don't mind if they hit a non-target. They don't mind if they hit an innocent bystander. Nigga, that's still points on the board. They see that as a win. Like, yeah, we killed a 9-year-old nigga on they block. What the fuck? Y'all did? Yeah, nigga, we tough. Nigga. We gonna spin on them again.
Again?
I got a 9-year-old nigga. Come on, man. What happened to the nigga y'all looking for? Oh man, he was in the county. What y'all shoot up the block for, man? Fuck that nigga block. That's the attitude.
Hey man, we out here, man. Like and subscribe, man. We just keeping it gangster, man. We outside, man. Shout out to everybody that be liking and subscribe. We back, man.